looking for a sweet buggy? This one's the one for sure. I'll show you why. Turn signals, driver, passenger. 4126 is the mileage displaying on the odometer. The mileage on the title reads exempt. Oil pressure functions. Fuel is working. Battery voltage is working. You do have not only a charging port, but an auxiliary port for your music. Check out the music controls. Got one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side, and it works. Watch this. We're sitting still, sounds even better when you're driving. We have a horn. It's right here, the push button, red button on the dash. Wipers. Look at the amount of rain those puppies are gonna clear, huh? Now think if you're raining in this Dune buggy, you're pretty much screwed. Look at a little apple shifter. This buggy is done in the style like an apple cart. It's really quite cool. We'll show you that. We're gonna head to the beach. We're gonna do our walk around. You do have your lights, which I'll have to turn on when we're on the beach, because you have to have your headlights on when you're on the beach. Cool stuff. We do have seat belts in here. We're not going to wear them because we're rebels. Let's take it down to Daytona Beach. It's a beautiful day in Daytona, and we're going to check out what beachside looks like. Okay, we are out on our test drive. We're about to head over to the Dunlawton Bridge and go over to beachside. Wanted to do some talking here before it gets too noisy going over the bridge. We're just going to show you how it runs. We're going to take it over on the beach, take a couple cool pictures, do a walk around video in the sunshine so you can see the paint quality and the thought and the creativity that went into this 64 Volkswagen Dune buggy. So when we go over the bridge, we'll take a look at the speedometer, make sure that's functioning. Show you how it runs, show you how it drives. We'll show you some cool views of the intercoastal here in Daytona Beach as well. We're about 4 or 5 miles from our showroom right now. Speed, we're in third right now. We're gonna hit fourth. 50 miles an hour. No hands on the wheel. Vehicle's tracking perfectly straight. Response on the wheel's fantastic, as you would anticipate it to be because the car is so small. You can tell that the vehicle's not spitting, sputtering, backfiring through the exhaust. About 55. And you are looking at the Atlantic Ocean and, of course, Daytona Beach. Brakes work good. When we come to the traffic light here, notice when the car is idling. It's got a nice smooth idle. It doesn't run rough or doesn't spit or sputter. Thumbs up from in front of us. Here we are on the beach. We're in first gear, idling nice. Very little to no throttle. No hands on the wheel, we're driving perfectly straight. Up in the Up in the distance there, you can see Krabby Joe's, which is a great spot to go have some breakfast or some lunch while you're here in Daytona. We're gonna pull up there and, like I told you earlier, do a quick walk around video. We'll show you the awesome paint scheme on this 64 Volkswagen Dune Buggy. We'll also show you the cool creativity of the whoever built the vehicle. It's kind of done like we're sitting in an apple cart or a crate, whatever you want to call it. Kind of cool. Welcome to not only the home of Hankster's Hot Rods, but also the world's most famous beach, Daytona Beach. We are about 5 miles from our showroom right now, outside obviously, and it's a beautiful fall day. This is what fall looks like in Daytona. If you're watching this video presentation today on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. That website is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all the photos of this car as well as our entire inventory. When a vehicle is funded in full, the vehicle comes down off of our website letting you know it's no longer available. However, our YouTube videos stay up at all times. Also, Instagram, check us out there too. We're going to post vehicles such as this one before they become available on our website. We also have a sweet link to our website that gives you access to our gift shop, Hankster's apparel, garage signs, automotive flags, banners, all kinds, gas pumps, all kinds of cool stuff. So check that out as well. 1964 VW Dune Buggy. Well, let me shut my headlights off. You know, you got to have your headlights on during the day in Daytona Beach. I don't want the battery to go dead while we're doing the presentation. Anyways, you can see hopefully in the video, the car has some cool metal flake to it. Really nice paint job. Do have your turn signal indicators that do work. See those front disc brakes down there? We'll show you that when we go back to the showroom and do the undercarriage presentation. So if you're not, I'm very familiar with selling Dune Buggies. I'm very familiar with Dune Buggies living here in Daytona. What these things have a tendency to do is the bodies want to flex, you know, when you're driving them, and the paint wants to crack. I do not see any crack. Typically a good spot is the top of the fenders. No cracking there. You do have 4 radial tires on the car. All the way around. There is a small mark there. Let's see if that'll probably come off. That's just black. Somebody might have scuffed it with their shoe or something. That'll come off. That's not in the paint. So I was telling you earlier in the test drive presentation, check out the creativity somebody did with the like Apple crates for the seats and the floor. Really cool. And then of course your Apple for the shifter. Cool looking ride. Of course, seat belts. 2 bucket seats, 4-speed. There's a good look at your stereo system. Either the driver or the passenger can control it. Does work good. It does have an option to plug in your phone, so you can listen to your Sirius XM or your Apple Music or Spotify or whatever you're into. Motor. 1600 cc, I believe. I'll have to check the spec sheet when I get back to the showroom. I don't have it with me because it'd fly out of the vehicle, but pretty sure it's 1600. Do have a third LED brake light up there in your roll bar. That does work to my knowledge. I haven't been outside of the vehicle, but if it doesn't work, we'll make sure that it works when it leaves our building. So the cage enclosure there for the motor is painted black, like a flat black. Really cool looking. I haven't seen any, there's like a chip out of the paint right there on the inside and a couple over here. Haven't seen anything on the outside of the body yet though. Again, the paint is nice on the rear fender there on the passenger side. All the flat black on the roll cage looks to be in good shape. Couple little nicks right there. You know, it is a Dune Buggy. You do take it to the beach. You do take it out driving and enjoying it. Front window glass and frame are both in good condition. The paint on your bullet style headlights there is in great condition as well. This is one of the nicer Dune Buggies I've seen come through here. You know, being in Daytona, we put a lot of Dune Buggies through our showroom, And we end up shipping them all over the United States. It's not just here in Daytona or in Florida. So they really go everywhere, which is kind of cool. We do these video presentations for you, and we take all of the photos that we take because we try to put you as close to the vehicle as possible. Most of the deals we do are done sight unseen. However, you can see that this is a beautiful destination if you want to fly in for 24 hours or 48 hours or make it a week, a weekend long thing. Come visit our showroom at Daytona Beach, come to the beach, visit the Speedway. A lot of stuff to do here. We encourage all of our buyers to come in person. Even though 90% of the business that we do is done sight unseen, really nobody is a better judge of how to spend your hard-earned dollar than you are. So we'll show you this thing. We'll let you drive it, we'll put it on the rack for you. We're going to take it back to the showroom, and we're going to do that. We'll let you look at it outside in the paint. We'll let you look at the paint outside in the sun, rather. Sorry. And that's what we enjoy doing, and we really encourage you guys, especially if this is your first classic car purchase, come in person and visit us. As much as I don't want to, we're going to take a drive back to the showroom now. We're going to throw it on a rack and put it in the air. We'll show you what little there is to show you on the undercarriage presentation of a dune buggy, and then we'll conclude our video presentation for today. Okay, underneath our 64 dune buggy, there's not much to show you underneath here, but we'll do a quick presentation. By the way, I stand corrected from the beach. It is a 1500cc, not a 1600cc, so forgive me for that error. I have 4 dune buggies in the building right now. I knew one of them was 1500. I thought it was this one. That's why I wanted to double check. I did check the spec sheet that'll be on our website. It is 1500. As I mentioned, when we were on the beach, there's front disc brakes on the vehicle. You're basically sitting in a big bathtub. So, check out the floors. You can see that there's no seams, no seals. It's nice and solid all underneath here. It's not rusted. The bottom's painted the same color as the car over here, the actual body, so nice shape. Disc brakes in the rear too. 4-wheel discs on this dune buggy, which is nice as well. Do have a battery stuffed up there in the passenger side wheel well area. Valve covers, bottom of the motor. Again, pretty basic. The thing runs, so when we get these dune buggies in, typically what they need is like some carburetor adjustments and whatnot. This one is actually probably the best running one I've ever had through here. It's really a nice vehicle from a paint standpoint, from a creativity standpoint. The radio's sweet. 4-wheel discs, I mean, quite a bit going for it. These things are popular as hell here in Daytona Beach. They're really popular right now for whatever reason. I don't know what all of a sudden prompted the whole dune buggy thing. The original Manx creator just passed away not too long ago. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But we got one in here, and that one went like in 2 days, and ever since then it's like 5 to 7 days. Every single one, boom, boom, gone, gone, gone. So it's a good thing for us, and we get them, and the ones that we get are high quality vehicles. So you want to have a little fun in a dune buggy and you don't have the extra cash, they do offer financing on this vehicle up to 5 years. The collector car lenders we work with will offer up to a 5-year term with approved credit, of course. 10% of the purchase price down, and then the remaining balance over the 3 to 5 year period, whatever you get approved for. No prepayment penalty on these things. So, if you buy it and you get a nice tax return or an inheritance, or, pull some money out of your 401k or whatever your financial situation calls for, or they won't ding you any kind of penalty for paying it off early. If you're a cash buyer, certified bank check or a bank wire transfer gets you the dune buggy. Once it's funded in full, we put it through a pre-delivery inspection. That inspection is recorded. You do get a copy of it on the keychain when the car shows up, and then we call for a carrier for pickup. If you're not local picking it up here from us, we call for a carrier for pickup, and it's on its way to you wherever you might be in the United States. That concludes the presentation on our 64 Volkswagen dune buggy. Hope you enjoyed it. It's a beautiful day here in Daytona. We took some pictures on the beach for you guys, showed you the paint out in the sunshine, showed you the undercarriage, and told you all the pros of this 1964 dune buggy. Enjoy it.